Good morning, it's Tuesday. I was thinking about starting this video and realised that I hadn't actually started one with the Nerdfighter intro thing, Magicker thing, so I thought I would do it. So anyway, plans for the future. I'm going to split this video into two parts for myself. I'm going to have the normal parts, like the what do you plan to do after school, blah 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 part, and I'm going to have my little bucket list section, which is still a work in progress. So as you have heard me ranting about in quite a few videos, I'm in the last year of secondary school, so I will be going into college next year, and it's about the time where I have to start picking my courses and picking the colleges I want to go to. So I'm looking around a lot right now at those kind of things. So right now the three main options are maths, computers, teaching. I have been looking a lot at maths courses right now and math science, which look very hard and is very high points. I would really enjoy working in computers. It's always been something that's fascinated me. I don't have a lot of experience with computers, but it's something I'm very interested in, and as I said, they fascinate me. But teaching is always something that's kind of lingered in my mind since a very young age. My mother's a teacher, and that's always kind of just been a part of me and something that I've always been looking at. And I actually spent a week teaching in primary school before, and I enjoyed it a lot, so it's something that's still lingering around and something I might end up doing anyway. There's one course in particular where I could do it and I could have the option of ending up in any of those three. So that could be quite interesting. I don't know, except it's a very, very, very hard course and it's quite scary, and it has a dropout rate of like 2 in every 3, which is a lot. Yeah. So anyway, that's my plans for the immediate future. Well, not really the immediate future. I don't really know what's happening past that. So then my part 2 of my plan for the future. A couple of years ago there was a film released called The Bucket List. So it just popped into my head the other day when I started thinking about what I would actually say in this video, and I just kind of started putting one together. It's not complete or anything. I might end up striking a couple of them off of my list, and obviously more will be added on in time, and maybe the more immature and superficial ones might be taken off, I don't really know. So I'll just give you a taster of a couple of things that are on it. Go to the San Diego Comic Con. Go to VidCon and or Summer in the City. Go to the Doctor Who experience. See Doctor Who filming in Cardiff. Write a good song. Get a tattoo. And I have just gotten a message, get a tattoo. I actually have a plan for this. I wanted it for a fairly long time. I want to get like a treble clef, like the music sign thing, and I want to get it there because I love music so much, and it's something that I'm afraid that I will forget about as I move on in time and when my life isn't completely involved in it. And I'm just afraid that I will forget about it, and that would be to remind me that music is always a part of me, and just to remember music. Do a road trip all around the coastline of Ireland. Go to the US and have a road trip across the country. Buy a fez. Invent something. Learn how to play the I Am the Doctor theme on any instrument. Include said theme in a video. Teach someone to play piano. So that was my bucket list as far as I have right now. As I said, it is in no way complete. More will be added to it. I may share it again with you at some stage. Maybe might be something to do a year from now or something, I don't know. See how my priorities have changed and whatnot. So obviously this is a time in my life right now where I have started to focus a lot on the future and trying to make plans for it and figure out what I'm actually going to do with my life. And it's at times like these where I try my best to remember a certain quote by a certain someone whom you may or may not have heard of. It's not many people know him now. I really don't think you know him. It's what's his name? Green, Jedward Green, Jake Green, John Green. That's your man. His quote is, imagining the future is a kind of nostalgia. I start to think more about what nostalgia is and whether it's a good or bad thing. It's often perceived as a bad thing because people can get so wrapped up in it and get wrapped up in the past and just live in the past rather than living in the present, and also living in the future, which is part of the point of that quote. But then I think about it as well, and nostalgia is the thing that reminds us of everything. It's when we look back fondly on the times that we have had, about all the great times that have come before us, all the great adventures we have had, and it also helps us to imagine the times that are still to come. Elliot, I'll see you tomorrow. Boa Duck say what?